Hey Quickies, I wanted to quickly run through how to update the optional client guide if you want to create a PDF that guides your clients on how to install your custom client app and how to enable notifications. So in the help doc, you're going to scroll down until you see this here. Click here to make a copy of the Canva template, and you'll click, and then you're going to get this pop up, and yours will look a little bit different because I'm in my account, but use template for new design. And it's going to open Canva if you have an account. If you don't already have an account, you'll want to create one first. And then you can go in and start editing. So in here, I have everything kind of preloaded, so making adjustments should be fairly simple. So let's take a quick look at how to make changes to the document. You may find that you only want to change parts of it, like the color or the font type of the text, but you may also want to change the imagery so the app matches what your clients are seeing. It's totally up to you. You are welcome to use it as is if you would like, but here's how you would make those changes. So if you wanted to change what the text says, just double click inside the box here. You don't actually see the box, but double click on the text, and then you can go in and start typing. If you want to change the color of any of the text, click on it, and then you'll see this bar up here. You can change, the font, the color, you can bold, italicize, all of that fun stuff. Now, the nice thing about this is if you do decide to change something like the color or the font, if you click on it and change, let's say the color, you'll see down here, it says, hey, do you want to change all of the red text to this green? So now if I were to change, if I hit change all, you'll see that not only this changed, but this here on that page as well, and on the following pages. So it makes it very quick to update. Now for pieces like this, where you see a cell phone frame, you can take a screenshot of the different parts of your client's app. So if you install a client app, take a bunch of screenshots, you can upload them into Canva. And then let me move this out of the way. And go to my uploads here. The nice thing about the frames is that all you have to do is click and drag an image in. So if you watch here, if I just hover over that, it starts to automatically kind of give me a preview. And if I let go, now that image is automatically resized to that frame. I'm gonna delete that. So you'll go page by page and do the same thing. So look for things like the arrow here. If I click on the arrow, here's where I would change that line color. I can change the thickness and the style, all of that fun stuff. One other kind of area that might be confusing to update is some of the text that has a colored background. You won't change the color up here necessarily. Now you can change the color of the text using this text color option. But if you want to change the background color, you would go to effects, and you'll see this is highlighted where it says background, and then I could change the color here. All right, so I could go back to that same color and update that. Now those won't give you the change all option, and you'll just go through one by one. There we go. There's the change all again. And now it automatically changes all of the arrows, which is nice. The text with the color background, you'll have to do one by one. And then be on the lookout for pieces like this here, where I'm giving you guidance on what to update. For example, like this link, it shows my demo account URL name. So your username, if you wanted that to show, you can certainly use mine, but if you want it to reflect what your clients would actually see, you would want to take a screenshot of their link and put that here. Or places like this where it says, your app name, insert how to reach you, make sure that you're updating those parts. You don't have to keep everything that I have in here. You can delete, you can, rephrase, however, you want to play with this, you certainly can. The only other really kind of big thing that I think would be helpful for you to know is how to do a blur effect. So here, if you're taking a screenshot of your email to show that your clients are going to get an email from you like I do here, then here's how you would do that. So I'm going to click on this image here, and then if you hit edit, and you'll see this blur tool. It automatically selects to brush. You can change the size of the brush just depending on how much you're trying to blur. And you can change the intensity, but just click and drag to cover whatever you're wanting to blur. And then there we go. And then just X out of it. And then we would just, click and drag it in. And that would be it. So those are the things that you'll want to play around with. And then you can, when you're done making those changes, hit share, download. You could do an image if you wanted, but if you're going to send your clients like a document, right, then you'd want to do a PDF standard and then all pages in download, and then you can send that to your clients however you would like.